Welcome back, everybody. This is Cosmic Houston. In the last part, we met 3 characters that we will be running into later that are in a bit of money trouble, and we unlocked the jungle and learned more about the fairies. And in this part, I am going to start off by boring the heck out of you by discussing the fact that I did off-screen train a little bit, and I unlocked a bunch of abilities, which I will go over right now. The first one being Bash. If I can find it, here it is. Which is unlocked by using Whirl and Push together, and then we have Somersault, which is unlocked by using Lunge and Jump together, and then we have Back Roll, which is used or obtained by using Retreat and Jump together, Back Flip, which is obtained by High Jump and Back Roll, Moonsault, which is obtained by High Jump and Somersault, High Jump, which is obtained by Crouch and Jump, Double Jump, which is obtained by High Jump and Jump, and Tackle, which is obtained by Lunge and Push. And Counterattack, Defensive Lunge is another new one, I believe. Yes. Learned by Defend and Lunge. Exciting stuff. Sorry about that. I just figured I'd let you know. And also, I unlocked a bunch of new special techniques, which I will be going over how to unlock those later, because quite frankly I don't have the list open right now, but I'll be showing those off in combat coming up soon. And if you notice, we are not in our home, we are in fact in Gator Grottos, because our next quest will be taking place here. Now, unfortunately, I forgot that when you first come here after finishing the last quest we just did, you will see a scene of Escad walking toward the Temple of Healing. Now, it's very minor, it just kind of indicates you that you're supposed to be heading this way, so let's follow him and see what's up. And let's actually grab a few pieces of treasure before we carry on. Moss. Wonderfully. Who locks up moss? I mean, let's get real here. Who does that? Oh, hey, crazy cat lady. Let's just ignore you and see what other ridiculous things we have locked up here. Aroma oil. So we can make a moss smelling thing. I don't know. Let's see what the crazy cat is. Do you know a guy named Escad? He's Matilda's old friend, and he seems like he finally came back. He's in there. Go ahead, I will allow it. Well, thanks, crazy cat lady. Let's go in here to listen to some super silly music. And the 2 torches. And Escad. And a million-year-old hag. And 2 torches. It's like they knew. It's been only 10 years since I went to the underworld. How is it possible that you've aged so much? Oh, Escad, you are alive. It's been only 10 years since I lost 2 precious friends. You and Irwin. That damn demon. Why won't you just love me like you love him? I'm not sure that's actually what he's saying, I'm just speaking in subtext. And we just brazenly interrupt their conversation. Dude, I don't know anything. I haven't even really been paying attention right here. Oh. I have learned the way of the sword from Olborn. It is the wisdom's will to have that demon killed. What is that voice that I'm doing for him? That's a stupid voice. Isn't that enough? No, I must have complete power and show how much I love you. And then he just walks off all moody and stupid, so there's not a whole lot we can do here, so let's walk off all moody and stupid ourselves and see that shit is going down. So let's completely ignore that nun and follow them in this way and see more shit going down. For our Lord! And they teleport. And epic battle music is playing. I can't really hear it that well, but I hear it in my heart. And that's what matters. So we now have the crazy cat lady on our side. And we now have to figure out where they took Matilda. Where... it's probably likely that Irwin's insurgents are coming and trying to take her for whatever reason. Other than to elope. Most likely. I only go by Lord Owen's plans. Too bad. Hee. And then they teleport again. I don't know why they couldn't just teleport to where they were headed in the first place. Why they felt it necessary to teleport right outside and then be all like, hey, yo, I'm gonna say that you can't find me, and then teleport away again. But Daena is under the impression that they haven't made it very far. So let's go check the dungeons and see if we can find them down there. And Escad is here, which means we're on the right track. I lost them. This place is too vast to search. They might be hiding, waiting until we're gone. There's a sealed meditation room we haven't searched. Could they be hiding there? It's sealed? How are we supposed to open that? I've arranged it to be open in case of emergency. They could have gotten away somehow. I'm going to look a little more. Oh, you. How little do you know? So you want to take her offer, otherwise you will be wandering around this place for decades. I've tried it once, never want to do it again. Because the place you want to go is the sealed meditation room. Don't ever not take that offer, because this is where you want to go. Abbess Matilda! We must bring her to safety! And some nuns come in, and the Million Year Old Hag gets carted off. And this chick is telling us we're about to battle. And that's just a foolish bad guy mistake. Number one is overconfidence. However, we do have to fight a battle. And this battle actually kind of gets a little annoying at times. Because look at him, he's just ridiculous. So this is Spriggan. He is annoying. He's not hard, he's just annoying. He flashes, and he will punch in front of him. Or make a crushy platform appear with spikes. That's the reason why he's annoying. He will occasionally split into three and go in three different directions, and only one of them is real, and the other two will fade out. And he can do this pretty much at will. And I don't know if his health meter is relative to how often he does that. You can also... You can also do that. As you can see, the carpet puts you to sleep. It's not too devastating, it's just kind of annoying. Like I said, he's not hard, he's just annoying. And he also has the ability to suck up HP from his freaking tendrily thing back there. Look at him, he tried to split in half and... Uh-oh. Uh-oh! Yeah, he does have a couple moves that could be considered painful. He's not very tough. He's not very tough. And he can make bone warriors that give you money, and that's about it. So let's show off one of our new special techniques, see if we can hit him and do massive damage. I don't know how he managed to summon a bone skeleton. Bone skeleton. During all that, and don't you take any! Don't do it! Okay, good. I think I got... No! What? Why was it split? I don't understand. God damn it. I needed that experience. Escad, please listen to me. No, Matilda, you must not sound like an old man. No, I will. Escad. I'm sorry. I did not want to give up my freedom to become a priestess. Irwin wanted to free me from a life bound by rules. Wake up, Matilda. Stop letting the demon do this to you. Did you ever consider Irwin will use the powers he took from you? That's enough, Escad. And you, Matilda, you need to rest. Ooh, Katie's got claws. And Escad walks away, and Matilda is left crying. Because she is silly. And that rather short quest was fun, for the most part. But it is now over, and I'm going to squeeze in one more. But first, we need to go visit Lil Cactus and say, "What's up, Lil Cactus? How you doing, friend? Friendo mine? Frienderino? Friendski? Friendamore? What am I even saying? I don't know. This contributes nothing to anything. But let's carry on and talk to Lil Cactus and hear what he has to say. Red carpet. Classy. I like it. So the next quest we're going to do actually will take us back to Gato Grotos. Groties. I'm just going to try to intentionally mispronounce things. And see how many people I can irritate. So let's head back to Gato Grotos without further ado. And we actually need to go back to the Abyss and see what she has to say about the matter. We're going to be... This is the point where we kind of start getting into the nitty-gritty of the fairy quest line. So that's exciting. It's one of my... It's a good quest line. I like it. I like the story behind it. I like... There's one part I'm going to start gushing over, but it's going to be a little bit later. So let's carry on. This way, over and outward, and this stupid nun is in our way. And we have to talk to her in order to go in. Later on, we'll become a family friend, and we won't need to do that. I apologize to have called upon you. I still sound like an old man, but I need you to go help Daena. She left here, saying she needs to talk to Irwin. She hasn't come back since. Could you please find her? Sure. Thank you so much. I wish you luck. In search of fairies. Now, I don't know how, I don't remember when I was a kid how I figured it out, but if you think logically about it, there are only so many places in this game where you have found fairies, and one of the places just so happens to be Lake Kilma. So where we're actually supposed to head is Lake Kilma, and we actually want to go talk to Tote, the turtle, and see what he has to say about the subject matter. Because Daena is looking for a way to talk to Irwin, who I believe spends most of his time in the Land of Fairies, because after all, he is king there. And what's the point in ruling somewhere if you're never there? So what I'm actually going to end up doing is cutting out my travel to Tote, because it'll be boring, and I'll probably run out of things to talk about, and it'll save a little bit of time. Tote is found when we did the Gorgon Eye quest, where you jump off the cliff and fight the boss. So that's the direction I'll be headed. It's pretty straightforward. You basically just want to go to the right until you get a fork in the road that will take you to the left, and then you want to go to the left until you get a fork in the road that will take you to the left, and then you want to go to the left. But I will see you over there. Alright, so we're back here with Tote. Sorry, I forgot to continue talking, but when you reach him, you want to say that you're different from the fairies by your worlds. And he will mention that you can get to the land of fairies by jumping into a circle of fairies. And that a lady was here inquiring about that very same thing. And since we know very few ladies, because we ain't got game, we must assume that it is Daena. So we will head back the way that we came. It's truly exciting. Also, while I was getting over here, I learned the ability Taunt, which is obtained by using Retreat and Cheer together. And now we will start to learn Evade, which is Lunge and Retreat. Exciting stuff. More special techniques or abilities. Oh hey, crazy cat lady. Did you come all the way here looking for me? Yes. Thanks. But it seems like I gotta go further. Did you hear Tote's story? Yes. I came here to see Irwin, but I guess it was true that he was hiding in the land of fairies. Is it Matilda's powers he wants? Or revenge on Escad? Sorry. I don't know why I'm telling you this. Goodbye. What? We traveled all this way to find you, and you are just going to walk off? Just absolutely rude. Completely rude. So rude. For real. So, our quest isn't done yet, as noted by the fact that we have yet to receive the end of quest text. So we want to carry on and keep trying to find Daena. Let's see if we can help her out. Also, I managed to level up, so as you can see in the tippity top tippers there, I have the slightest hit of green in my health bar. And as time goes on, that will grow and get bigger into a bigger hint of green. And these freaking shriek nips are just giving me a hard time. Stop it! Stop it! I don't invade your forest, or you don't invade my forest, and I wouldn't yell at you. You goddamn jerk off. Yeah. Get out of here. And I'm also pretty sure I went the wrong way. I managed to get lost on my way over here. Oh hey look, we learned Evade. More abilities! So let's learn another one, which is Toss. And you get that from Crouch and Bash. We are almost done learning all the abilities that we need to learn. Yeah, I went the wrong way. Shit. It's okay, we just need to go back over one more screen. It's been a long time, hasn't it, Daena? You look all grown up. You look all grown up and demonic, Irwin. That's excellent dialogue right there. Let's see, what am I capable of doing? I can stroke my massive beard and touch my tail with my nose. Say it! What are you going to do to Matilda? She's been aging rapidly since she collapsed in the mines. Escad says it's because you took her elemental powers. You're taking away my friend, and I can't do a thing about it. Well, that's too bad. Oh, shut up. Give her back her elemental powers you've stolen. Oh, she just got slapped. Go back and tell Matilda. You will see that it was only a dream when everything comes to an end. And he scampers off, and she scampers off after him, and we have to scamper off after both of them into a world unknown, because we have never gone down this path. And truth be told, we will never go down this path again, unless you truly wish to, for whatever reason. Who am I to tell you what to do? I ain't nobody. I'm telling you what you should do, and it's up to you whether or not you want to listen to me. I was speaking directly to that gray ox. Oh look, a special technique, Rising Crush. Let's have a gander at that, shall we? Rising Crush. We have two Rising Crushes. I believe one of them is for hammer. That's weird. Short range, medium damage. Let's put it on. I don't think I'm going to use it in this fight because I'm going to need all the help I can get. As you can clearly hear... No! I won't be able to make it! Oh my goodness, she's standing in a ring of fairies. We know what that means. She gets to go somewhere I really wish I was able to go to. She actually gets teleported to the land of fairies by entering the circle of fairies, and we are left to fight one of the hardest bosses in the entire game. I know I said in the last part that most of the bosses in this game aren't very hard. This is an exception. He is very challenging in that he has a tendency to shy. I'm in a bad spot. He uses special abilities that are kind of tricky to dodge. He hits pretty hard, and crap, I'm in a bad spot again. And he's very quick, and he jumps around a lot. And let's see what Rising Crush will do. I have a feeling I'm going to miss. Nope. Ooh, we stunned him. But yes, this is the Boreal Hound, and don't let his rainbow-like appearance fool you. He is incredibly difficult. I think he was probably the boss that gave me the most trouble when I was a smaller version of myself. Oh. Yeah, that ability right there. I don't remember how hard it hits, but I know that it's terribly difficult to dodge. So let's just see if we can get out of this with the skin on our teeth. That's how that expression goes, isn't it? This is another reason why I wanted to train up a little bit off screen, because I felt like I was going to get absolutely cremated by this guy. I might be a little over-leveled now, actually, because I'm not faring as badly as I was expecting to. However, he is not giving me too many options or opportunities to do damage, and it's actually kind of annoying. But I've got him in this little corner here, and I think I'm just going to keep wailing on him for as long as I can. God damn it. Let's see if I can get him with a special technique when he comes back down. Oh yeah, you don't like that, do you? Do you? Where are you going? Girl? Girl, where are you going? We've got him now. We've got him on the fences. Under the bleachers. Oh, come on. Look at that. Do you see how little health it has left? Do you see that? Do you see that crap? I just need to go and blow on him. Oh, come on. Come on. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Alright, we got you now. Seriously? There we go. Got him. And with that, he goes down. And we get our reward, which isn't really a whole lot. Thinking about it. Hey look, we learned 2 abilities. Toss and slide. Slide is learned from crouch and lunge. Did you find anything out about Daena? Lost her at the lake. The lake is another place where many fairies live. Daena is only doing this of her own will, so I must stop searching. Thank you so much for complying with my wish. I used to see fairies very often myself, but Escad could not, so he used to make faces when I was speaking to them. We were talking about that just when he was here now. He says he can somewhat see them now. Perhaps they still live here. And we walk away. But what is this? We're not done yet. Matilda? Who might you be? A very cool individual. Which isn't saying much, because a lot of these guys are cool. Silva of the Four Winds, one of the wisdoms. Yes, I used to visit you when you were an infant, and I know you well. Then you know about how Elwin, my goodness, I should just stop while I'm slightly behind. An era's end? What could that mean? and he mentions a couple people we haven't met yet, but we're going to. And about how, or he talks about how the era is about to end and all of these people have their parts to play. And he mentions the wisdoms we haven't met yet, and he tells Matilda she's going to be the missing 7th wisdom who was killed. And I don't remember if they explain how he dies. I'm assuming that they do, or how he died. And for all I know, it's in Secret of Mana. Like I said, I never played that game. I'm completely ignoring this conversation. See only the future. The guilt you feel only locks your heart. Open your heart, Matilda. Forgive yourself. The flow of time is about to change its way. People will become free. And on that note, we finish In Search of Fairies. That quest actually was a lot longer than I was expecting it to be. But we got it done. And we're going to talk to our Lil Cactus and call it an episode. And off screen I will probably not train more, but I will do some farming and prepare myself for the next couple of quests. And I think we're going to be unlocking more lands, if memory serves. Could be wrong. But let's get hung up on some of the scenery and go talk to the cactus. Cactus. Talk to him. I want to go to Fairy World. Me too! I was so disappointed that you never actually get to go there. Spoiler, I'm sorry. But you don't ever actually get to go there, and I was really upset. But that's a rant for another time. In the next part, I've already explained what I'm going to be doing in the next part, so I hope you liked this part. If you really like it, you can hit the like button. If you really, really like it, you can subscribe. And if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, feel free to leave them in the comment section below. I've been Cosmegustin, and I will see you in the next one.